The fastest way to look insecure is to try too hard to look confident. Most people never notice themselves doing it. They think insecurity looks like shaking hands, a quiet voice, or avoiding eye contact. Sometimes it does. But the strongest signals are much smaller. A sentence you repeat, a joke you make, a habit that feels polite but quietly tells everyone, I do not trust my own value. The first mistake is explaining yourself when nobody asks. You say no to an invitation, then give a 5-minute defense. You make a decision, then list every reason behind it. You share an opinion, then immediately explain why you might be wrong. The more you explain, the more it sounds like you are asking for permission. A simple answer feels dangerous because it leaves space for judgment. So you fill that space with words. But confidence is often just the ability to let a sentence end. The second mistake is laughing after everything you say. You make a normal statement, then add a nervous laugh. You express disagreement, then smile as if you need to soften the damage. You tell someone what you want, but your voice turns it into a joke. It is like handing someone a message, then grabbing it back before they can read it. The laugh says, do not take me too seriously. And eventually, people stop taking you seriously. The third mistake is changing your opinion too quickly. Someone disagrees with you. Suddenly, you are not sure anymore.
Someone dislikes the restaurant you suggested. Now you say you never really wanted to go there. Someone questions your idea. You abandon it before they finish speaking. Ask yourself this. How often do you change your mind because you learned something new? And how often do you change it because disagreement makes you uncomfortable? Secure people can be wrong. They just do not panic when someone thinks they are wrong. The fourth mistake is turning every conversation into a performance. You search for the funniest answer, the smartest answer, the story that will impress everyone. Instead of listening, you wait for your chance to prove something. I have caught myself doing this. Someone would speak, and instead of hearing them, I was preparing a better story in my head. I thought I was being interesting. I was actually showing that silence made me feel invisible. A conversation is not an audition. You do not have to win it.
The fifth mistake is insulting yourself before anyone else can. You call yourself stupid after a small error. You joke about your appearance. You describe your work as terrible before showing it. It feels like protection. If you criticize yourself first, nobody can surprise you with criticism. But it is like damaging your own product before handing it to a customer. You think you are lowering expectations. You are teaching people how to see you. The sixth mistake is chasing people who become distant. Their replies get shorter. You send longer messages. They cancel plans. You immediately offer another date. They stop showing interest. You increase your effort. This feels like loyalty. Sometimes it is fear. You are trying to restore your value by working harder for their attention. But attention is not a vending machine. You cannot keep inserting effort until affection falls out. Notice what happens when someone pulls away. Do you become curious about their behavior, or do you immediately assume you must earn them back? The seventh mistake is agreeing when you want to say no. You accept plans you do not enjoy. You laugh at comments you dislike. You allow small disrespect because confronting it feels more dangerous than tolerating it. Each individual moment seems harmless, but every unwanted yes becomes evidence against you. It tells your brain that keeping someone comfortable matters more than keeping your own boundaries. And that is the hidden connection between all 7 mistakes. Overexplaining, nervous laughter, changing opinions, performing, self-insults, chasing, automatic agreement. They all come from the same belief. If people see the real me, they may decide I am not enough. So you edit yourself in real time. You become like a waiter constantly changing the meal because one customer might complain. More agreeable, more entertaining, less direct, less visible. But confidence is not making everyone approve of you. It is knowing that disapproval does not erase you. You do not need to become louder. You do not need perfect posture or clever responses. Start smaller. Let your answer end without defending it. Allow a joke to fail without explaining it. Keep an opinion long enough to examine it. Say no without writing an apology around it. Let someone misunderstand you without immediately chasing them. The fastest way to look insecure is to try too hard to look confident. The fastest way to become secure is to stop treating every social moment like a test you must pass.